And good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in this beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa. To my right is a fine gentleman who goes by the name of, I know, but I'm going to make you say it.
Sure. Andrew Singleton, localizer here, Inti Creates. We're having a good one.
We are.
I hope y'all are having a good one.
I hope they are too.
Having a good whatever.
I'm having a good day,
Good
yo.
day. Good day. You're having a good day. Some people having a good night, good evening, good morning.
We're worldwide around here.
Worldwide.
But it's good to be back with you guys. It's been actually 2 weeks this time. You know, the year's wrapping up.
Yeah, rapidly wrapping.
Yes,
Rapidly wrapping.
It doesn't feel like, you know, this whole thing's going to be over in a couple of weeks, but we've made it through. 2020 is almost over. We're still here.
We're there.
We're here. Y'all are there, and there's no place I'd rather be right now than with all of y'all here at Hangin at Inti HQ.
Absolutely.
And since we are here hanging at Inti HQ, I gotta know, and I believe these folks want to know, how you doing, Andrew Singleton, localizer at this is good Inti Creates.
Good Inti Creates. I'm doing great. I'm doing
so glad to hear that.
fantastic.
Well, dang, those are some strong words. why are you doing so good and fantastic?
Feeling good, you know. Just getting ready to go into some holidays, making a few plans. Gonna be like biking around a little bit. It's gonna be fun.
This dude's like a cycle all-star now. It's awesome. Like, I love it. I love it.
Do a good road. Got some, you know, some winter clothes ready to break the wind and everything.
Don't break too much wind.
It gets windy out there.
Oh, I know.
Tell you what.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that can be pretty rough. And you know, other than that, just playing some games. I'm still messing around with VR.
As we say, you got that. The Quest 2, right? You got.
Got that Quest 2. It's very, very good. So, you know, playing a little bit of Galgun 2, playing some like kind of active games like Beat Saber and stuff. So.
That seems to be like the one. Like, if you want to like have your arms feel like Jello the next day, like just play an hour of Beat Saber, and that sounds like it'll get the job done.
Even that's probably one of the less intense.
Really?
VR rhythm games. Like,
no kidding.
Probably the one of the more intense ones is like Pistol Whip. Not because of because you do a bunch of shooting to the beat, but more than that, you have to do squats like the entire time to dodge bullets. Like you were just drenched in sweat after that one.
Sounds like I will whoop your behind.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Goodness.
Like it's a great workout and just like super fun.
That's wild. I love it. I love it. Well, dang, you have an active. Holiday plan and just life that you're doing. Yeah, it's awesome to see.
It's been fun.
No, that's great, man. That's super cool.
How you been doing?
I'm doing good, man. My whole existence is in like a big flux right now. I got so much going on right now between now and the end of the year. Yeah. Moving soon to a new house, so been going every day. It's been running errands for that, doing preparations for that, putting all my crap in boxes, you name it, all kinds of stuff going on. And since I guess since the last time we saw this, folks, I bought a car. Oh yeah, I did. Very nice. I bought a car. Too. I am very, very happy. I got a 2000 Mazda Miata MB, and I was never one of those car people. I was never that person. You know, I did the bare minimum to take care of my thing. It was my tool to get from point A to point B. That was that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. It's I feel it in my bones. You know, I'm starting to become one of those people.
Just all of a sudden, you wake up and you're a car guy.
That's pretty much what it is, right? Like, you know, I got an amazing deal on it, and I've always wanted a convertible. And the low price I paid for such a beautiful car is just stupid. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. And I took it out this past weekend, just going down the highway through beautiful Chiba, Japan, and with the top down, and man, like. There's just something really special about just having the open air hit your head at like 100 kilometers an hour. Yeah. So, well, no, 80 kilometers. I did not go over 80 kilometers an hour. I don't know what y'all talking about. Yeah, it reminds me of, because I used to ride motorcycles back in the States before I left. And just the freedom and just the joy of movement that you get from that. It was that, but safer. And I forgot how much I missed that. So it's been super awesome, and yeah, it's been a joy. It's been an absolute joy. Fun. Yeah, no, I love it. So that's what we got going on. I hope all of y'all out there had a good holiday, because we streamed right before Thanksgiving, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. So I hope you all had a good and safe Thanksgiving. For those of you who are celebrating it, if not, I hope you all just had a great day that day, and all the other days too, for that matter. And that you're being safe out there, and all that stuff. But we got some stuff to talk about before we get into the thick of things with these fine folks today. So let's get right into it, shall
Let's do
we? So we're going to bring up topic number 1 of the Inti Creates news of the day, and that, of course, is the Master of Blasting. Blaster Master Zero.
Love to blast.
Now, as some of y'all know, we worked with Limited Run Games many moons ago to release Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2 physically for that Nintendo Switch and that PlayStation 4. Now, for those of you who missed out on the chance to get you some of that sweet, sweet Blaster Master physical goodness, you're not completely out of luck. Because it is available at Best Buy through their exclusive partnership they got with Limited Run Games, and I believe it's still available for pre-order on bestbuy.com.
Nice.
So if you missed out on the chance to get Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2, this is your last chance to do so.
Yeah.
So I would definitely not miss out on that if I were you. So you go to bestbuy.com, put in your pre-orders, make sure you get your copy, because once they're gone, that's it. So make sure you get yourself a copy if that's what you want. Or if you have a friend or a family member who likes that sweet, sweet blasting action, makes a great Christmas present, just saying. But yeah, so you can pick those up, bestbuy.com, Limited Run Games. Very excited to have those out there in the storefronts. It's always a nice feeling to you know, get off a long flight and end up at like a GameStop or a Best Buy and see one of our games on the shelf. I don't know, that always that always gives me the Doki Dokis, as it were.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so definitely do not miss out on that. Let's move on to topic number 2. 2 and 2. A couple weeks ago, we participated in our first event in many, many moons, thanks Corona, for Anime NYC Online 2020. Now, of course, Anime NYC Online 2020 is over. However, with the way they have their events set up this year, the kind of like the online dealer's room, I guess, as it were, is actually still available on the Anime NYC website.
Cool.
So even if you did not participate in the event at the time, you can still go to Anime NYC's website up until February 15th, I believe, is the final day.
Okay.
So they still have all of the dealer booths, so you can check out all the digital booths, ours and many other amazing companies as well, and kind of see what we got going on there. So if you want to see some, you know, if you want to participate in Anime NYC Online, even after it's over, you still got plenty of time to enjoy that. So you can hit Anime NYC's website. It's right there. Can't miss it. And yeah, check that out because it's pretty cool. I mean, it was just nice to be a part of an event again. I don't know how long, you know, this will be the new norm, but you know, we definitely like I know I speak for myself, and I'm pretty sure I speak for all of us when I say we miss doing events.
Oh yeah, Anime NYC especially.
Yeah,
always really fun.
Yeah, and they've done such a really good job. I mean, they're such a new event, but it doesn't feel like it. You know what I mean? Like they've done a really good job, and I give them a lot of credit for appearing on the scene out of nowhere and really taking that to the next level every single year. So kudos to all you Anime NYC folks out there. I don't know if you're watching. You've done a really good job so far, and you know that's like a quasi homecoming for me personally, getting to go to the New York area. I mean, I'm from Jersey, so close enough. So hopefully this time next year we'll be actually back in the Big Apple.
Fingers crossed.
Eating some big slices of pizza. God, do I miss that? God, do I miss that New York pizza? Yeah. There's a lot of good pizza in Japan, believe it or not, but it's just not. It's just
not quite the same.
Something's not the same. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so hit up Anime NYC's website. You can check out the Inti Creates digital booth on there and learn yourself something about all the games that we have out there right now. But, you know, it's the season of Galgun. It is the season of Galgun,
that's what I hear. People are saying that all over. It's the season of Galgun.
So it's going to take us into topic number 3, which is not Galgun Returns.
Oh.
You hear that? That's the sound of Galgun 2, ladies and gentlemen, because Galgun 2 has had a permanent price drop.
Very nice.
Galgun 2 is now available for $29.99 USD and, you know, equivalent pricings in other currencies. So if you have not had the chance to get yourself some Galgun 2 goodness, especially on the heels of the release of Galgun Returns.
There you go.
So that's for you. That's for you. All of you. Pick that up for half of what it used to be. Half. And with all the DLC, all the plethora of amazing DLC costumes, there's some doozies in there. And I mean that in the best possible way. Those are all discounted now too.
Very nice.
So there has literally never been a better time for if you've missed out on Galgun 2 up until this point. You got, what, about 2 months before Galgun Returns comes out.
Sure.
So what better way to celebrate the holiday season, the spirit of
the Galgun season.
Yes.
The season of Galgun.
This is Galgun season. Now, it's not...
Everybody's talking about it.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, celebrate Galgun season properly. Get yourself some Galgun 2 goodness for way cheaper than it ever has been before. But the star of the show, as much as we love Galgun 2, and beautiful Galgun 2 is, the star of the show, of course, is Galgun Returns.
The classic.
And that's what we are here to really talk about with y'all today, because I got a couple of juicy bits to share with you about Galgun Returns, the first of which is the amazing trailer for the game that the folks, our publisher partners over at PQ put together. It's an absolute delight. So before we get into it, I want to roll that trailer because y'all need to see it. It's great. Yeah, and you know, I'm seeing y'all in the chat, and I know for a fact that there are some of you out there who have been waiting 9-10 years for Galgun Returns to come out, and just hang on with us for like just a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's almost there.
It's so close, and I first discovered Galgun through the original, before I even worked here, and that has been on my. This has been on my to-do list for years and years. Even though we're, all of our work is done on the game, it still feels so good to just be able to finally, do the thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I know you were a fan as well.
Oh yeah.
When you want something for so long and then you're finally able to deliver it. There's just there's something especially gratifying about that. Would you say?
Oh, for sure. I mean, Galgun was actually the first Japanese game I played after starting to learn Japanese. So that
really,
just by coincidence almost. So
that's one way to test the waters, I guess.
Yeah. So that's all. It's got some fun memories for sure.
Yeah,
so I hope people out there will be able to experience for the first time. It's gonna be
And,
cool.
Now with language options, you can even do it just like
that's
Andrew
true.
did.
You can still play
if you want to study some very important Japanese or Chinese or Korean for that matter, because Galgun Returns has 4 languages built in to it from the get-go.
Yeah, you gotta love that these days.
Yeah,
having that option.
It's great. It's great. I'm very curious to see, how, because all the, especially for like the localizations, because the game is done in Japanese, of course, and then it's spread out from there. So if you want to learn yourself some unique Japanese, I guess, and then you can kind of see how our crazy minds meld that all together into those alphabets that you understand.
It's always fun.
It's like a study of the mind.
Yeah. Our heads.
We are very excited to have this for you guys, and with our publishing partners at PQ, they've been working with us on releasing Galgun since the get-go, since we first released Double Peace back in the West in 2015. And one of my favorite things that I've done with the PQ team over the years is getting to come up with the special editions for our Galgun releases. And Galgun Returns is, of course, no exception to that, which brings us to topic number 5, and that is, of course, the Galgun Returns Birthday Suit edition.
Appropriately named.
Celebrating 10 years.
It's a big birthday.
Back to the original. It is a big birthday, as you said. And we have the brain trust at Inti Creates and PQ came up with this delightful collection of goodies that I hope all of you Galgun faithful out there will be able to enjoy. This is available right now through the folks over at Funstock. You can order that now. Just just so you all know, before you try to look into this, Funstock is a UK-based site. Just as our publishing partner PQ Bar too. However, do not let that dissuade you, because the game is available worldwide, and it has both the PEGI Europe region, it's got the ESRB North America region. So even though it's all coming from Europe, for you folks in North America, you can still get the proper region.
No worries. You
can still get it sent to you wherever you are. So no worries about that. Do not let that dissuade you. It is all there for all you folks around the world to enjoy Galgun Returns in your region. And of course, all these goodies, besides the game, are very much region-free.
That's true. You can enjoy them anywhere in the world.
Anywhere. From the tallest mountains to the deepest sea, you can make sure your eyes are protected with our safety goggles.
Platform independent.
And obviously everything in there is awesome, but I think besides the obvious safety goggles, I think some of the stuff that people will really enjoy is that exclusive box art done by Galgun director / character artist Ito-san is an absolute banger. I've been working on it for a while. I've been checking his progress on it. Y'all just wait to get the real thing. And that art book's got a lot of goodies, because it's not just Galgun Returns. It's celebrating 10 years of Galgun. So there's stuff from all of the Galguns, from the original Xbox 360 PS3 release all the way up to now. So that's like a history, a anime sexy history of Galgun in paper form for you, because we care.
That book looks really nice.
It is. It's really good. And of course, finally, last time we were with y'all, we revealed for the very first time the opening movie to Galgun Returns, and I got a little extra tidbit to share with you after that. So I want to roll that for you, because it is worth seeing every time. Illumination Love is such a good track. Like it's you know, this is Illumination Love Returns, of course, performed by Kaname's new VA Haruka Miyake. But whether you listen to the original or the new one, it's something that just makes you feel good.
Absolutely.
See, chat knows what's up. Chat knows what's up. It just makes you feel good. And of course, you know what else makes you feel good? Confirmed release dates.
Always
release dates make you feel good. Because even though that trailer I showed you before said coming soon, Galgun Returns is actually coming on February 12th, 2021.
For real.
On that Switch, on that Xbox, on that Steam. And speaking of Steam, just the other day, the Steam page for Galgun Returns is live on Steam.
Excellent.
You can go up on that Steam, no matter where you are. No matter where you are, Steam's got that worldwide goodness going on. And you can wishlist. I encourage you to wishlist the game. That not only lets you know when the game's coming out, so you don't forget, but it helps us too. Because, you know, the more people wishlist the game, Steam's like, oh, hey, people really like this game.
Yeah.
Maybe this game's got something going on. So I encourage all of you, if you have any passing interest in Galgun, to hit up that Steam page. There it is right there in the chat. Wishlist that game. And whether you get it for PC or not, yeah, wishlist it anyway. Don't hurt anybody. Boom. There you go. You get up on that, and just got 2 months to go.
2 months.
And for those of you who are like, well, I want a physical version, that's cool too, because the folks at P-Cube are getting those pre-orders out all over the world. And actually, just, I believe, yesterday? I want to say yesterday, maybe even the day before. I know for all you folks in the US, I know you've been waiting patiently. I know it is up for pre-order on at least Amazon and GameStop. I've confirmed this myself. And of course, it's available in a bunch of other countries too. You know, Canada. It's available all different countries throughout Europe, UK, France, Germany, wherever you are. It's available. You can actually go to the Galgun website, and you can put in your region and check where the game is available for pre-order. So definitely do that if you want to pre-order the physical version of the game. Physical version, of course, is only for the Nintendo Switch. Steam and Xbox will be digital only. So if you're going to get that Switch, you want to see the beautiful Galgun Returns on your shelf for the end, till the end of time. Definitely make sure you get that pre-order in for your physical. I can't imagine Walmart's going to be flooded with copies of Galgun Returns anytime soon.
Hard to say about that one.
Yeah, I'm going to make a bet, though. I'm going to make a bet and say probably not. So you may want to get a pre-order in for the physical if you want to make sure you get it. Whether you get the standard edition through your Amazons, GameStops, Games of the World, or you can hit up Fun Stock for that sweet, sweet birthday suit edition. Whatever you want to do, I would just encourage you to get your pre-orders in so you do not miss out on all of this gal goodness.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all I got to share with you as far as news goes. But, you know, for those of you who are watching on, actually, both Twitch and YouTube, if you notice, the title of the stream is a double dose.
Double dose.
A double dose of Doki Doki. Because we have not one, but two playthroughs to share with these fine folks today. Yes, because if you saw last stream, you may remember that we showcased you a little taste of Kaname's route.
That's right.
Well, today,
expertly played.
Thank you. We got a double dose for you guys today. So what we're gonna do, if you want to grab that controller, good sir, make sure you can press any button. Pressed. Look at that. We got two to share with you today. We're going to do Akira's route, and we're going to do Aoi's route.
Nice. Very nice.
So, since you have the controller in your hands, would you like to do the honors
of
getting this gameplay started off? My man. My man.
What did we play on Newbie or Seasoned last time? I think this time we're a little more seasoned. I think we can.
Oh, going for the salt and pepper?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I dig it.
Oh, yeah.
I dig it.
Choose them up now.
Yeah, so this is, of course a special demo that we had made for the game. This is the same one we had at Digital Game Festival, Digigay Haku, whatever you want to call it.
Exposition.
Yes, one of those. You know what it is. And we're going to share this with y'all here today. But in case these folks aren't familiar with our esteemed heroines, shall we give them kind of like a little little intro?
Sure. So this time we have Akira and Aoi, right?
Yes.
Start with Akira.
Yeah, so as you can see, Akira is a girl with a burning heart of justice who you've known since middle school. So you go back a bit with this lovely lady. She doesn't care too much about people's grades, but she cannot stand those who are sedentary or vulgar. So all of you office workers who curse like sailors, be on your best behavior, because she's onto you. If we know anything about Akira, she ain't gonna let you. She ain't gonna let you get away with your nonsense.
Nope.
So, would you like to do the honors and get started with Miss Hibuki here?
Let's do it. Would love to.
All right. At the pool, good place to start.
Oh yeah. So we see they're in swimsuits already.
Yeah, you get the music.
Everyone's already ready to
swimsuit action right from the get-go. Because we care. We care about you.
Service and service.
Ooh, salt and pepper's a little spicy. Woo!
Played on the wrong screen.
But yeah, that helps too. So for those of you, this happens to us all the time. Like we have like a multiple screen setup going here. One is, you know, the live feed, and one is, of course,
a little
so
squirrely.
we can see what you can see. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Saijo-san, okay. Was that a panic Doki Doki?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, I lost a little bit of health. Gotta get it back one way or another.
Honestly, like the panic Doki Doki is a good tool.
It's true. Like it's really good in a pinch.
It is, because you know especially when you got a bunch of ladies yelling all their nonsense at you. That's like your kind of get out of anime girl jail free card.
Good for like when you're surrounded or low on health and all sorts of situations.
You know, for those of y'all who have played, you know, you've played like any sort of, you know, arcade style shooter like this, or even like, you know, like the vertical shooter games. Yeah, this is kind of like the bomb,
right?
The grenade, like whatever you want to call it. Not that profile. So if you want to get to know all the ladies of Galgan Returns, you gotta give them the Doki Dokis. That's how you find out. Of course, the disciplinarian Chan would. Of course, she was not in her swimsuit at the pool. Leave it to Shizuka. I love her name because, you know, considering she's like super disciplinarian Chan, Shizuka, of course, in Japanese means like to be quiet. I always thought that was pretty clever.
Demure.
At the pool today.
So fast.
I was gonna say I can't remember if that is a, you know, newbie versus seasoned setting.
I think so. I think
that was zooming.
Yeah.
That was zooming. Absolute zooming.
I mean, this is like, you know, it's kind of an arcade style game to begin with. You know, it's not quite arcade hard, but you know, I think people might be a little surprised at first.
Oh, absolutely.
At the challenge.
And of course, Andrew here is landing a lot of the ecstasy shots, which if you're not familiar with the ecstasy shot mechanic, if you notice when he finds another lady, yeah. So you got the beak. Each character has one of 4 spots that is considered a weak spot. It's basically like, you know, think like a headshot mechanic in, you know, an FPS, but the head could be 4 different places. And your little Bikus, Dokis, Qs, whatever, that is your cue for their weak spot. So Suzume there, she's got the ha. So her head is the weak spot. So you got like, you know, you got the head, you got the torso, you got the hips, and you got the legs. possible
Teach-a-tong.
headshots. Oh,
Teachers are like kind of like mini bosses in this.
They are.
In return, so
They
it can be
are.
pretty rough.
For those of you, for you seasoned gal gunners, you may be aware of this already. But if you notice, depending on what year the student is, if they're a first year, second year, third year, or if they're a teacher, or if they're like part of like the disciplinary committee or something like that, it takes more ecstasy shots or takes more pheromone shots rather to get them to euphoria.
Without the ecstasy.
Without the ecstasy shot, of course. The ecstasy shot, again, it's a headshot. So it doesn't matter. But
they also are a little tougher in Doki Doki though.
Yes, if you notice, her bar isn't going up quite as fast as the last girl was. So they take more work. You gotta put in the Doki Doki effort if you want sensei, not senpai. If you want sensei to notice you, you really gotta put in the work.
The guard up.
I know Kuribayashi Sensei, I think she's a bit of a fan favorite because she's so like, she's kind of like non-teacher-like.
She's so dangerous.
She is very dangerous. Or she is, I think she is definitely the most yabai, as it were. If you want your Japanese word of the day.
Yeah.
Of all the teachers. For sure, no doubt.
That neck. No.
She's quick on the guard.
Yeah.
And you're still good for time.
Yeah,
of course, as you can see like the yellow heart down in the bottom right with the 0 on it. You can see that meter draining. The more Doki Doki meter you build up, the longer you have in Doki Doki land.
Right.
Or the Doki Doki field, as Katsuko calls it.
This is not okay. No.
She's onto your shenanigans, man.
Take that. I think her like ultimate weak spot is like the back of her neck, but she's was not having it.
No.
Not having it.
And that's the thing too. You got to have the good memory if you want to be a true Galgun pro.
Yeah, but that's the real high level stuff. That's
the thing. There's the four ecstasy shot areas, but then it goes deeper.
Yeah, the Doki Doki mode.
Yes.
They're like one of the because the last when you're zoomed in all the way, you have like a whole bunch of different options for body parts.
Yeah.
There's just only one that there's their ultimate spot.
And you can tell based on the size of the Dokis.
Action event.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be hard on hard. Oh god.
Oh man, she is not messing around. Oh, she's doing the skip. Oh, you regret your salt and pepper decision. Oh, she does not mess around. Look at her go. Oh, here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, get him. Oh, you got this. She's either the strongest person in the world. Her boken, the wooden sword.
The sword is like
I don't know what that is reinforced with, but my goodness, girl. I hope some of you anime heads out there appreciate us leaving Ora as is. Yeah. Because there's some things that, frankly, just don't need a translation. I think they're just best as is.
Yeah, I think so. It gets the point across.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely does. Like, do you really need to translate that? Do you really, though? I don't think so. Go for the lob.
Unfair.
Well done.
See?
Gaming is it too.
Yeah. Well done. You have to be on the ball to get the perfect there.
Literally.
Yeah. hope I didn't embarrass myself.
Someone's saying, is that a JoJo reference? I mean,
that's just a thing people say.
It is.
It is an anime bark.
It isn't.
As it were.
I like that. Anime bark. That's very good. But you know, one of the fun things about localizing a game like Galgun is that there are so many references, JoJo or not,
for sure.
that are really fun to. You know, you always got to ask yourself when you see a reference: is it like, are people going to get this? You know, if they are, then you know you can kind of and if they're not, it really kind of dictates how you express that reference to the good folks around the world. Well, since you did season mode, I can't exactly go back to newbie here, so that's what we're gonna do.
Impress Aoi.
That's what we're gonna do. Aoi is my favorite, so I really gotta use So Aoi, of course, she is a peppy underclassman with rock and roll in her soul. She has a really hard time with academics. She likes guys who are manly yet cool. She doesn't mind a little Lucas. So you gotta be wild and tough.
Yeah, wild and tough.
Wild and tough. She gotta be.
And a little lewd is fine too.
Just not a total creep.
No.
Not total creep is just like a, you know, just a little here and there.
Right.
And she's down. She's down. Take off the gal rust.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I am not ready for the salt and pepper, but we're gonna get it anyway. We're gonna get it. See how many chili flakes are in that seasoning.
Right. What's everybody doing in the chat? We're gonna get to look at it while I was playing. I just got to concentrate. You really do have to be on your guard, because like I think one of the big differences in season is you take a lot more damage. Like can't afford to be taking too many hits. Just you can heal up a little bit with Doki mode.
I like this too. With Hikaru and Nemu, I like their hair. I like their hair a lot.
Good. Classic, like rock highlights.
No, most of the girls like right in high school definitely have to do something like that.
Yeah. Everybody's in music class today.
Because I came straight from Zed.
Yeah, too.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to go for these exit shots when I have the aim of somebody with a broken scope. Coast clear? Is it? I wonder.
Is it ever?
They hiding. Oh.
Maria.
It's our famed transfer student. He's part of the you know. He's been in every Galgun, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and Maria is absolutely one of my favorite characters to translate.
She's good.
Yeah, because there's a big Doki.
The delivery just really sells it.
Oh, it really does. It's an absolute hoot.
Vanessa sounds back there laughing.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Maria.
Everybody loves Maria. Because she speaks, she has that very, like, the words she's saying aren't, like, wrong.
No,
but she's got that, like, accent,
Yeah.
If you understand Japanese, I think Maria is without a doubt the funniest character.
Yeah, we at least try to make her the subtitles.
Yeah. We do our best.
As good as we can,
we hope you guys like her subtitles and stuff. Where appropriate.
It's just some things like you just have to be able to hear. Yeah, I mean, I think people get like she's talking funny for sure. Yeah. She definitely has a different cadence than everybody else.
I mean, there's such a fushigi feeling.
Fushigi.
Very fushigi feeling.
Those are those little balls, right? Those fushigi balls that go up and down your arms and stuff. Well, most of the girls with pink hair are your favorites. Yeah, I got lots of those.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I love Hikaru's hair. It's
yeah,
awesome.
it's very good.
Makes me want to dye my hair again. It's been years.
Totally could just do exactly like that.
I could. I have the power. Purple. I have the power. There we go. She's ready to rock. Now, see here, you want to make sure she's getting.
Everyone's cheering. No booze.
No booze allowed. See, this is like the calm before the storm. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, I think it's what. Oh yeah, I played this on Newbie, and it's pretty easy, but like this is a different story.
Yeah, this is gonna. I'm nervous.
Really
I'm scared. I'm scared. Sometimes they'll move like they'll be straight and then they'll start moving.
Nice.
I don't know. So far, so good. Can't get complacent though. Ah, crap! Oh, there we go. Yeah. I love the yeah sounds. They're so good. For the crown, should be seen. So far, so good. So this is gonna just get ridiculous. Oh, getting those twofers!
No,
getting the twofer, yeah!
Love to see it.
Oh, you do.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, no, we ain't done yet. Bar's full, but we ain't done.
Yeah.
Ah, geez. No.
Yeah, for this one, you have to keep it from going down.
I'm scared. Help.
Dang. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well done. Yeah.
Feels good, man.
Excellent. Perfect.
Feels good.
Perfect. Wake up.
Class celebrity now. Did the thing. Did the thing. We actually have
a little more time.
A little time to kill. So in those situations, we can give a little extra taste of some score attack action. Yeah. Give a little extra taste of the goodness. So we just finished off with Aoi. You wanna send it back to
Sure.
Just give Aoi's route a little. Do that.
I believe Score Attack is always on seasoned as well, right?
What's that?
I believe Score Attack is always on seasoned, just to keep things fair and even.
I think so. Yeah. You do not select a difficulty for Score Attack, so prepare your bodies accordingly.
Yeah.
Of course. Let's go give me the life advice.
Yeah, she's one to talk.
Yeah, she is one to. That's kind of the. Patiko is the. She's one to talk. That's kind of her thing.
out of there? No.
I love that illustration of Allie on the board. Yeah. So does chat too.
On the window.
Oh man, she took off. Man, she's got that speed. Some of these ladies seriously got.
Yeah, they run around.
Yeah. Maybe she's on the. I don't think she's probably on the. I don't think she's in track and field. I don't think, anyway. Maybe she is the secret. Dang, that girl moved. Oh, there's Sensei. Dang, look at all those shots.
Yeah, they have to lower their guard.
Oh, you got two Doki Dokis locked and loaded.
Yeah. Unleash. Really like a big group. Show it off on a bomb.
Oh yeah.
I hope it's okay.
Oh, got you. Got you.
Suppose you get up right in your face.
Oh, here come the twins. Playing leapfrog over desk. That dangerous. I was gonna say, girl, you better be careful.
It's good to get the teachers.
Yeah.
They're kind of tough though.
They are. Well, you got two Doki Doki meters. I just love it. Did you do your homework?
She's so serious. Not like Reina.
Even though she's madly in love, she still wants to make sure you're being your best self. Right. Well, now you're not a slacker.
It's important.
You're not a dang slacker.
It's her job.
Chat is perceptive. Each Galgun has a new set of twins, and that they are actually correct about that. There's a different group of twins in each Galgun game. You perceptive Galgunners out there, I don't know if you noticed.
Right. The ones in 2 are like
they're just like extra. They are so extra. And these Meguru and Megumu from this one they're pretty extra too. To be fair, not as extra as the twins from Galgun 2, but they're still pretty extra. The ones in Double P's are pretty chill by comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, you found it.
That was it.
Yeah, that's a positive note, you know.
Yeah. Got him.
They just get that intelligence up. I think Fujino Sensei is one of the smart. She's definitely the smart one. Tsubomi, yeah, she's seeing the chat. Yeah, she's another one who's. Yeah, she's the first character you see sometimes.
Yeah, right. Good catch.
Very impressive. Well done. Golf clap.
Just hanging out those. Congratulations.
You did it.
Yeah.
Just add a few more minutes. You can mess around a little bit more. Spotted. Oh, but not by her, but they did though.
Where is it?
She's just like hiding, like in between the
It's not fair.
In between the lockers and the pillar there, I guess.
Trying to get me.
Oh, you're surrounded now. You ready? Who's gonna be your next Doki Doki candidate, I wonder.
They attack so fast and they get up in your face like that. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you do not have much reaction time. Oh, there's some sneakies. There it is.
Get him! They're gonna hide around corners. The best way to deal with that.
No corner shenanigans. It's going to give you a reason to not buy this game. Impossible. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Galgun is the game for all.
I mean, really, it's got it all. You know, it's got good, challenging gameplay. You got score attacks. You got all sorts of cute girls. Got multiple endings and stories.
Something for everybody. I say that was a big one, I guess.
Yeah. Dropping my intelligence.
Giving girls ecstasy makes you dumber.
Yeah, they're behind him.
There we go. Now you're
Weevil mode.
Now you're in business. You are sparkling.
I want to lose the fever.
You gotta keep getting them. You gotta keep getting them ecstasy shots if you want to keep that fever up. Which is not something you should probably be saying in 2020, but you know what I mean.
Want that fever the entire time.
You don't want too much fever. This is 2020, but Galgun fever is okay.
Alright.
Well done.
Should we do a little Q&A before we
I think that's a
maybe?
perfect spot to kind of switch things back over. We're going to start wrapping it up here in a couple minutes, but you know, what did y'all think of this new taste of Galgun Returns? You got that double dose of Doki goodness. You got a little bit of taste of that Akira and Aoi's root, and you know, we have still one that remains.
Yeah.
Perhaps we will see her next time, maybe. Perhaps.
I don't
know if I can link any harder than that. But we'll see. We'll see. But how do you feel playing on that with seasoned versus like newbie? Like, what would you say is the biggest?
I mean, I think it's nice just to have like a challenge for someone, you know, who plays arcade games like this. Like, and it's still kind of challenging. Like, that's really what most you can ask for.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've put many hours into this game, both on our own time and you know, for testing and playing here at the office. And, you know, it's still that still does not mean it's going to be a breeze. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. You know, it's always challenging, like, because you just have so much stuff to juggle, and like sometimes you want the slow shot and the fast shot, and like there's a lot of skill involved. Yeah,
that's the other thing we didn't even mention is that you can change the speed of your reticle. You know, you can hold. You know, there's like the normal speed, and then if
you want to zoom in across the screen, you hold R1 or the R button on Switch, and if you want to like slow it down to get precise shots, you hold L or L1. I guess L, or you know, L. I guess L, a bumper.
The bumper, not the trigger, the bumper. The bumper,
It's
the bumper button. Whatever that is on your controller of choice, that bumper button. And you know, especially as you get more comfortable with the game and the controls, that becomes. If you really want to get those highest scores, that becomes like an integral part of,
especially on some of those action events. Like I was using a lot on Akira's.
Oh yeah. Really like if you don't have good control of that reticle, you're gonna be you're gonna be all over the dang place. It's pretty tough. It's gonna be pretty tough. But well, if you guys got any questions, real quick, we'll try to take like a question or two about the game before we wrap it up for the day. I'm just glad to see y'all so excited. You know, we got YouTube and Twitch, and really glad to see the excitement and just the love for the series. It really is a joy to work on this series. It really is. It's so much fun. Steam will have Rumble. I'm not sure about that, to be completely honest with you. You'll probably know that closer to release. I'm seeing you on Twitch. Did the Inti sound team compose the music you guys have running in the background? I don't know.
I don't know. We have some like royalty-free stuff just for the stream, or
I know. Well, I know the intro song. Yeah. I know for a fact that we did.
Okay.
The intro song, like the that one. I know that the sound team did. We performed it live at MagFest.
Oh, nice.
So I know we did that one, but the others, I'm honestly not sure. Honestly not sure. Is the game different in some way, or a faithful remake without major changes? I don't want to go into too specifics, before the game comes out, but it is a very I would say it's a very faithful remake to. It takes nothing away from the original Galga experience.
Right. If anything, I think that that fever mode in Score Attack is a new feature. Yeah. Just to make Score Attack a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, there are things like nothing is taken away; things are only added.
Yeah.
So from things like that to having a lot of like the original DLC that was available at the time, a lot of those costumes and stuff are just baked into the game from the get-go. Yeah. So it takes. It only adds to the original experience.
Right, yeah, I think the story mode is like gameplay-wise untouched.
I think so. Yeah, don't that's set in stone, but yeah. For sure. There's only things to be added, basically.
So, yeah.
Is there a dev team consensus on who is best girl? Probably not. You probably ask 10 different people and you get 10 different answers. I would imagine, anyway.
True, yeah.
I mean, there may be some standouts. Or if you did like I would probably say most people would probably say like one of the, heroines or one of the angels, or if you're talking about the series as a whole, one of the demons, perhaps. But yeah, I would say you probably get, especially if you led to just like non-main characters, you probably get 10 different answers from 10 different people. Sure. I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
I would imagine. But good folks, that is about all the time that we have for this stream. I want to thank all of you for joining us once again on another Hangin' at Inti HQ stream. We will be back in 2 weeks.
All right.
2 weeks from today. So that's what? The 22nd for the most of you in the world. It's our 23rd. It's still most of y'all's 22nd on the evening. Same time. Same place. It'll be our last stream of the year before we head into the holiday break and New Year's and all that good stuff. And I think I got some fun stuff cooked up for you next time. So I really hope you join us in 2 weeks for our final stream of 2020. Feels good to say that. Final and 2020 in the same sentence feels really, really good to say. So I hope you guys join us again in 2 weeks. Until then, you can find us on Twitter at Inti Creates EN. We will post all the latest and greatest from Inti Creates. I got some fun holiday stuff to share with y'all in the coming days. So sit tight, be well, be safe, wash your hands, wear those masks. We hope to see you again in 2 weeks. Until then, be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.